Alright, everyone, welcome back to our game of Stellaris. Been a little while, so I had to kind of look around and see what the heck was going on. But yeah, we got a few things, got a few fleets hanging around at various points, serving as our picket lines here. We got some science ships going out and exploring. We had just discovered the continental world here, with 19. And we're waiting to head one over there. I think the second fleet, yeah, second fleet is headed down here to that planet to see if there's anything in that area to go down and salvage. First, see if anybody's down there, but second, see if there's any kind of potentially habitable planets down there. Well, let's get the thing going. We got another 20 days until our research is completed, or one of our researches. You see our Terra is coming along. Here we go. Event chain, habitable world survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey effects on habitable life-bearing worlds. So we can say a commendable initiative which begins the habitable world survey event chain, or we can say we have more important matters which will not start that chain. We probably won't get that event chain any longer, but we will get 220 Unity right away. Our Unity's looking good. We've got 220 as it is right now, and nothing really to spend it on. So let's go ahead and let's start this event chain. Okay, so that should be in our situation log. Habitable world survey. Yep, they want us to survey the systems. They want us to survey 8 habitable worlds. That shouldn't be too difficult to do. Let's see how things are going to progress.
Some first contact missions will present options for how we wish to conduct matters. These choices can affect our diplomatic relationships with other empires for a long time.
Tutorial, make first contact, added situation log. We've already got that. I don't understand that. Something's happened on one of the pending investigations, and the mining station is complete. Well, let's look and see what's going on the pending investigation. This is for the ogres. Our attempts to learn more about the ogres has so far been in vain. While we were easily able to ascertain that they are clearly form part of a technologically advanced alien civilization, further facts have proven elusive as they seem to be going to considerable effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals from them. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their language so far. However, from the glimpses we have gleaned, our linguists are confident that they will be able to decipher their communications if we can just acquire a greater sample size. So we are going to continue on along. Ooh, look at their hostile. These aliens are taking a hostile stance. Tread with caution. We actually see what they look like now. All right, so we're working towards stage 4, which will happen in 80 days. Where were the ogres at? Let's go and let's see here. Situation log. Okay, the stand. Don't remember. There was, okay, these were the Wights. These over here are the stands. All right. But these the ogres? Are these the ogres? These are the ogres. Okay, the ogres which are hostile are up that way. So that's the stands. Those are the Wights. And we found a alien vessels up there, but we didn't actually have a contact really with them. Not the stands, the Wights, and the ogres. So, all right, so here are the stands, the Wights. Good. All right, so we're back to where we were. Continue on along here. Now, are you doing You are surveying 13 planets that you've got to survey here. Let's take a look here. Wow. Yep, 13 places. Let's see what kind of anomalies and all we might find in the bow down system. Okay, you can shut that now. I know that's alien, hostile aliens and a ship. I don't. It's because I clicked that thing, so therefore it's going. Hey, I'm over here. That's fine. We'll just continue on because I don't want to spend any more time fudging about. Oh, I did forget about that, didn't I? You had built a mining station, didn't you? Yes, you did. So is that everything? We've got a mining station. We've got a mining station getting the energy. We've got a mining station getting the energy there. I think that's everything, yeah. Everything in Quacklight has been gathered so far. So, we need to send we need to send you. That was the first contact with the Wights, weren't it? I don't want to move you, though, because I don't want to. We're going to just leave him there. Is there anything else you can build? What else could you build? You could build a starbase there, but you could build an outpost. That's where we're going to drop an outpost. We need 39 more alloys, and then we can build a frontier outpost here so that we can claim it. And then, we've already claimed it, didn't we? Yeah, we've already claimed it. Oops. So, I'm actually, since we've claimed you already, where can we send you? Let's send you all the way over here and start grabbing those resources. Or do we want to grab the resources at Barnard Star? What we got here? We got 1 volatile mote and 3 trade values. So there's nothing really we can grab there without a station. But we have a station at Barnard Star. Let's send you there. And then we're going to start mining those minerals and bring those into the fold of the United Nations. Okay. The UNS Adriatic, our vessel which we had sent to investigate the Wights, which is where? Down here, narrowly escaped a vicious attack by their forces. Really? The Adriatic? Which one was the Adriatic? I don't remember right now. The Adriatic is the construction ship. Oh. So it was sitting here and it barely escaped a vicious attack, huh? It seems they had thought to seize our ship to interrogate our crew, probably with the aim of swinging further hostilities against us in their favor. Thankfully, the UNS Adriatic managed to engage emergency FTL before it was too late. So worrying. Alright, so they attacked the Adriatic. Wow. So the Adriatic is currently missing in action. It'll return in 90 days. So we definitely need to get some fleets down there. Can we send you down? Yes, we're going to send our fleet, our 4th fleet down there to sit there at Quacklight and keep the Wights, who are apparently hostile, from coming up toward us and causing any more trouble in Quacklight. That's a shame. I was sending him over there to do some actual work, too. How we coming?
Completed.
So what did we finish constructing? It finished constructing a starbase, so we have created another starbase. That ate some of our alloys, however. So another frontier outpost is there. completed the construction. Yep, we need to continue moving on along here. You. Now I'm going to go over here because that's where our next frontier is going to be. We're going to continue on over here, there, and either there to there or there to there. We'll have to take a look at those two and see what we got going on. All right, we now have five systems within our boundaries here. Isn't that wonderful? Waiting for the Adriatic to come back so we can grab a sixth one over here as soon as that one is completely surveyed. Nice. Things are popping on along here. Still waiting for Terra to finish with it. Yeah, you can get red. And you can get red. Okay, so are you... 10 orders, you are surveying there, so we are still waiting on... Boy, that is quite the thing, isn't it? 8 minerals, 2 physics research, and some anomalies. Incredible. Nice. Opel is a nice star there. I don't think there's anything else you can do right here until it has finished surveying that ship, surveying that star. So we're going to have to wait around for the Adriatic to come back. It has still got 11 days, and then it will return, and we can send it on over here to... Should we be getting close to some research by now? I thought we had 11 days to do our research. I mean, 11 months. It says 15 months for planetary unification. I thought we had 11. Maybe it's 20, I was thinking. Might have been 20. But we're still working on unification, standard Corvette patterns, and global energy management. Of course, it's only 5 years. So, you know, we've done a heck of a lot in the 5 years that we've been waiting around. I just saw another ship come by. Saw one come up there to Jurixan.
We have detected an anomaly.
Anomaly. Signs of battle in the Tooth system. And it is a challenging one. We won't be working on that right now. 250 time units to do it. Head of research. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this moon, possibly the remnant of some kind of massive fleet action. Take 180 days to research it. Leave it be for now. Let's continue surveying that area. Want to continue getting that surveyed so that we can... there's the Adriatic. Are you moving now? I thought you were headed over here. Adriatic is the one that went missing. And you're the one that I wanted to move over there. There we go. Yeah, let's keep those moving. Apparently it moved to the next one over and then quit moving. So let's move it on over there so that it can start doing its construction work. Nice. There.
We have detected an anomaly.
Okay. That's the one that we found there. We have, y'all saw our fleet move down here now. What do I want it to do? Attack? Orbital bombardment on our own place? No. Fleet stance set to passive. Take point, discourage them from following, activate cloaking. Alright, so they're going to sit here and act as a picket. So now we have a picket here. We have a picket there. We have a picket here. And we do not have a picket up there yet, but we are moving that science ship. As soon as it finishes, it's going to hop up there and investigate that one, so we'll know what's going on here. This is where this system just arrived. Let's see what we got. Oh, that is a pulsar. pulsar star, a barren world, a molten moon. What is this? Military power. That's our little ship that just moved into it. Pulsars, highly magnetized neutron stars that emit beams of electromagnetic radiation. As the star rotates, the radiation beam is only visible when it is pointing directly at the observer. This results in a very precise interval of pulses, which sometimes is so exact that it can be used to measure the passage of time with extreme accuracy. The radiation emitted interferes with deflector technology, rendering ship and station shields inoperable. So you cannot use any shields over there. That's unfortunate. But what is fortunate is that you are going to come all the way back up here and sit up here as my picket. So that we can kind of keep an eye on that system until we bring the Nobel up there. All right, let's continue on. That was our anomaly. What was the anomaly? Is that the one that was the orb? And that's at the Baldon system. We have discovered powerful concentrated enemy in the form of energy in the form of an orb. Investigation is advised. All right, routine. If we research it, do not know. Change scientist. Leave it be for now. Let's just continue surveying those systems. Everybody's sitting there doing their stuff, still waiting for the Baldon. Where is the Baldon? Okay, it's waiting for that to finish being surveyed so that it can start building a frontier station there. I think we can get up there to Palmyr. And we're still waiting on Terra. How much has Terra got left to do? Be completed by October 2006. We got 5 months. 5 months. And we will have a new actual colony right here. It will be fully colonized. Isn't it wonderful? UNAC. Looks like they've grabbed a star now. It's claimed by an unknown empire. What should we have happen? Something's happened in one of the first contact investigations. That's going to be the stands. And are the stands up here? Where are the stands at? Stands down here, right? Yep, down there. Just past Nishpan. Reports that the deep space drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of their processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not downright hostile, overtures toward human vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the United Nations of Earth. Understood. Issues Special Project Drone Study. Influence gain, 30 influence. Ends the first contact procedure with mineral extraction operation.
Our attempts to establish communications stand testament to our technological ingenuity, but results are lacking. It is likely that the other party possesses only an animal level of intelligence, if any at all.
All right. So it looks like that this over here is an automated mining thing, as opposed to a galactic power, perhaps. Okay, so we have finished a first contact procedure. Wow, communications have been established. So did we actually finish the stand? So what is going on in our contacts? Their empire agreements, empires, United Nations of Earth. So the stand seem to be somebody we can't do anything with. Is that what it is? So we may be able to move further on this way if those are automated mining drones. In that case, let's send this fleet. Can we send it further over there? Yes, let's send it further over there. Maybe we can take over this little section of the world too. Wouldn't it be great if we could grab all of this and maybe make a, assuming there's something down here, make a frontier outpost, have another checkpoint over here at the black hole? That would be nice. That would be very nice. How are you coming along? Nobel, you've got +5 orders, so you're still surveying. Are you still surveying? You're still surveying. You're 93% complete. Let's continue on along here. We are almost...
System survey concluded.
All right, the suit system, which is right there, we have finished it, and we have found an anomaly. All right, so we have completed... Right-click, control-click to open message. We've completed a first contact. Control-click. Oh, okay, that's that. Well, whatever. Okay. Discard changes, apply and close. We did that. Resume. So we will dismiss it. As it seems like was that the stands, I think? These are the Wights. These are the ogres. These were the stands. So we finished the stands. Yeah. Okay, military power. You've got to come on up here and finish that. You're still working. Okay, my God, look at all that material there. This one is fully surveyed now, isn't it? Yes, we got 3 trade. I guess the big thing to do now is to... Will the Pacific, will the Adriatic be able to build a starbase here? We need 90 alloys, which we have, 75 influence, which we have. Let's drop a starbase. Hell yeah, we're going to get a starbase in Sioux. Start expanding out this way. What do we got there? Another continental world, because we definitely want to grab that one too. Awesome. Okay. And in the meantime, all right, you made it here. Can you come down here? Can we come down to this system? And are there anything still in there? We got a strength of 54. They got a strength of 1,000. Ugh. Let's come down here and see if there's anything still there or if those hostiles have moved. Have the stands left and gone somewhere else?
Our first extrasolar colony. This means that if our homeworld were to spontaneously combust, your species would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say that that is a comforting thought. That we will not, hopefully, we will not spontaneously combust. Oh, my Lord, Alpha Centauri. All right, the Empire is there. Fantastic. So the suit system has been surveyed. We know that. And we've got a ship there putting in a frontier. We found the anomaly. Yep. And we have established the colony in Terror. Let's click there and let's see what we got. That's the one that is heavy industrial and heavy city. It has currently got a population of 1. Is that right? Yeah, population of 1, 87% stability. Got 1 person working in a worker job. What is he doing? He's a colonist. Stratum worker. All right, well, what do we need to work on? We got 2 housing. Got 14 amenities, no crime right now. Planetary summary. Right now, housing 3, amenity 7, so we've got 2 more housing, yep. And 7 building slots, 1 colonist job. 2, produce a small amount of food or minerals and amenities and spawn. So, if we want to build population, don't we want to get food? Farmers produce food. Planetary build speed. I think population increases. No species not possible prioritize. Assembling. Hey. Mission 1, human 1, demographics. No migration going on. No jobs. 1 of 2 colonists. Production 2 food. Build speed plus 10%. And it is currently a colony. Automatic resettlement chance 25. I have to look into all that. I'm thinking that we need to get some additional food production going, maybe? Right now, the planet is producing 1 food. Got a 1 energy deficit, and we're broken even with our amenities. So, why don't we build what's going to create food for us? First silo, stronghold. Mining district. There we go, an agricultural district. What are our features? Dense jungle. Mining. That gives us an extra hot springs, generators, mining, fertile land. So if we struck fertile land, that is 4, right? So we need to figure out what we're going to construct here. But building, what building? Civilian industry, consumer goods. That one produced trade value and amenities. Okay. Polo theaters, consumer goods into utility, unity, and amenities. That creates housing and amenities. That gives enforcer jobs, works on crime, not a problem. Research points. That produces trade value and amenities. And that produces naval capacity and all. Huh. So, if we want to increase food, I think what we have to do is just simply put in another agricultural district. Approximate farms production, 14.9. All right. Well, we'll see what goes on. What is the population doing right now? Right now, the only thing we got is colonists, and we got enough room for 2 of those. There's another colonist filled by any prop within, only by pops that are not being purged. The settlement of a new world is no easy undertaking. Indeed, it is not. Indeed, it is not. All right. Clearable blockers, planet construct additional buildings, support this thing, additional buildings. Science ship, what are you doing? You need to come down here and survey that. All right. So we'll get you down there. And I think everybody else is doing something. You are constructing a starbase. You are moving to find out if there's any more hostiles down here. You are currently surveying. Yep. Ball down. Yep. You're still surveying, so that's going along fine. Look. Take that off. And continue on. Uh-oh. At least one hostile fleet. Let's see what these puppies look like. Alright, why are y'all disappearing? Oh, there we go. That is quite a few ships here. I'm not sure I like those. Are they headed in to here? Let's hope not. I really need to start working on, we got a military power here is 199. What did they say the power was here? 518. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Can we upgrade it? We're lacking 54 alloys to upgrade it to a star base. Yep, so we're going to have to upgrade this to a star base or a star port once we get 54 more alloys. Because I got a feeling the Wights down here are going to be giving us a bit of a spot of bother, as it were. We definitely want to keep an eye on them down there at our lower corner. What's going to happen? Are they moving in? Are they sitting there? Right now, it looks like they're just sitting on the edge of our system, possibly checking it out. Dolores Abanes has leveled up. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. What were you doing, Dolores? You are our commander. You're commanding the 2nd Fleet. You currently have Trickster, which gives us emergency disengagement. Give you Trickster 2. That's a counselor's trait. Planetary governor skill level. And see, we want you there. Let's give you another military fleet effect, cloaking strength 1, and FTL risk. Yeah, we'll give you Trickster 2. Because this is for if you've got a council position. And that's if you're a planetary governor. We've got you as a ship person. So we're going to upgrade you to Trickster 2. All right.
Engaging hostile forces.
Uh-oh, where? Halbana? Where the hell is Halbana? Down here? Uh-oh. I didn't want you to engage hostile forces. What the hell is this? Why are you engaging hostile forces? I want you to get the hell out of here. All right, we know hostile forces are here. There's a mining station. Apparently, we need you to retreat. How do we get... initiate an emergency jump causing the fleet to disengage from combat, leave the system. Ancient mining drones. Wow. Attacker hull points, defender hull points. Wow. Yeah, I want you to emergency. 11 days until emergency FTL is ready? Really? Oh, God. All right. Sending them down here to do this might not have been the best idea in the world. I am going to put in a save there. And it's going to be called Combat. Okay, because that's why I'm not playing an Iron Man. So, depending on what happens here, I can come in and see how this is going to go. Where's the other ship? There's the other ship. God, 1,700. I'll be able to
Survey concluded.
combat lost. Fleet combat in Halbana system. The combat was lost. Did we lose that ship? We've discovered a new archaeological site. Okay. So did our ship get destroyed? I think we lost that fleet. Let's not go there anymore. Did it make it out? Missing in action. Yeah, he was able to... Whew. It looks like he was able to jump out, make an emergency FTL. They'll return in... a couple of months, it looks like. Good. Wow. I'm glad he was able to FTL on out of there. Let's see what else we got. Missing in action. At least one fleet's gone missing in action. Take them some time to return and rejoin. That was down there. All right. We definitely want to build our star base here. We do not want to go to Haldabana anymore. They are dangerous down there. What we got? That has now been officially completely surveyed. So, let's send you to survey this one. Have you got enough to build a star base? Not yet. We need 40. We're going to need 75 influence. So we've gotten all we can right now. In that case, let's send you up here to build a mining station. I think that's good. Anyone else doing anything? So that is surveyed, yep. Fleet combat stats. So the first fleet currently lost 10 and 3. 10 mining drones, 3 ancient combat zones. So yeah, that's a nasty. 50%, don't know what any of that means. Damage to hull, field simp. Hit ratio, damage output, 86%. 150, 150, 50, 0. I'll have to take a look and see what all that means. I'll be putting it whenever I actually edit this. Take that.
The archaeology window shows details of the currently selected archaeology site. After progress is made, you can still go back and read previous stages by clicking the rune icons.
To unravel the secrets of a site, a scientist must make a breakthrough to advance through each of the site stages. Scientists with relevant traits and higher skill speed the process of advancing to the next stage, while a higher difficulty rating of a site will slow it. Any scientist who investigates a site for long enough will amass clues which will eventually make a breakthrough more likely. So we have the site Robot Debris. The entire surface of this small asteroid is covered in robot debris, trapped in its weak gravity field. All of it appears military in nature, and there are enough combat droids here to outfit several armies had they not been shattered beyond all repair. All right, so that catches us up on the lost 3 episodes that I recorded and never edited, and gets us back to where the save game is. Let's leave out looking at our fledgling empire here as we continue to explore Baldan and Sooth and get ready to colonize, put outposts on them. And then we'll figure out what the heck we're going to try and do next and why we sent that fleet down there to Halbana. We'll see you then.